the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So Louisiana Tech's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Here's a heat. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Not the start this kid was...
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll give it to the back. Picks up the 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Run out of bounds, and he'll spot him at the 24.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Stanford at the line on 1st down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford! Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. They want to run it left here. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100.
There he goes. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stanford wants to push the pace.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Well, the defense had the perfect play call on there. Offense trying to go toss into the boundary, but the defense dialed up the corner blitz. Perfect play for the perfect moment. They get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Here's the pressure. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense more than happy with. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Reynolds. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout. So you get...
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years. The big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Rides the back and leaves it. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Power football with the run. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football. Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the...
He's going for the goal line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. He tries to take the top off. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing the incomplete.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Pressure got to him, couldn't. Offense working from the pistol. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smith. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Gets it out fast. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Off play action. Looking for the score. Touchdown! The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field.
Timeout, Stanford.
Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown, Stanford! And the pummeling has started. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not? Gonna let it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quick.
Trying to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Unloads it downfield. Wide open. He makes the catch. And they're going to put another one into the end zone. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan.